Hey guys, welcome to another Flosstube with me, Ashley from Monkey and Mouse. I believe it's Flosstube 11. So hi, welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're one of my new subscribers that has found me since my whip parade, hey, thanks for joining us. Hopefully you enjoy the whip parade, so you're back for more. Yeah, that's one of the things I love about whip parades. I love whip parade time of year because I get to find new Flosstubers that I haven't seen before, and also because it helps new people find my channel that might not have seen me before, because I'm just a little channel, which I'm totally fine with. So yeah, if you celebrate the holidays, I hope you had a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year so far. There's been a lot going on this year already, eh? But we're doing all right up here. A little bit of snow as I look out the window, but not too bad. Not too bad. Actually, not much snow considering it is January and I'm in southern Ontario. So we usually have a lot more snow than this. So it's been a pretty mild winter so far. So we'll see if that continues. But yeah, Christmas was good. Kids got spoiled. I got spoiled, which is always lovely. But yeah, we didn't really do a whole lot actually. We just kind of stayed home, which was a nice change. Yeah, no, we didn't really do much. It was great. We were supposed to go together with some family, like between Christmas and New Year's. Unfortunately, my daughter got sick, so we couldn't do that because there was a new baby in the family and we didn't want to risk making the new tiny human ill. So we all just stayed home and hung out at the house. But yeah, no, it was good. It was good. One of the things I got for Christmas, which I absolutely love, is my new Valari. Is that how you say it? Valari, V-A-L-A-R-I pillow. It reminds me of like a breastfeeding pillow from when I had kids, but it's not. It's like cushier, and I love how it just like fits. And now I'm not like holding my arms like this, getting like a sore upper back. So now I just rest my hands and hold my stitching, and it's just like, it's wonderful. I got one for my mother-in-law for her for knitting, and then she in turn got me one for cross stitch. So it was kind of a funny tradie gift, without realizing it. So that was fun. And yeah, so what to start with? I guess I should start with WhipGo. I'll apologize now for my whip parade. I said that I would have before and after pictures of all of my things, and I did. I imported all of them into my software. Spent like an hour and a half editing, and then didn't have enough room to upload the finished video. Like I couldn't save it. So in the process of trying to like make more room, I deleted the pictures. Because I had used them. They were uploaded, they were good. Yeah, no, they were just like copied and pasted in. So that when the video saved and uploaded, all my pictures were gone. So I apologize. There are no pictures. But I've made a point of making a new cross-stitch folder on my phone and on my desktop, so that when I pull something out to work on it, I am taking a picture of it, so that I will for sure have pictures for the next one. Sorry, pardon. Of the next one and of my progress pictures going forward. Because my biggest thing with pictures is I hate having to go back into old videos and like screenshot them because I feel like the pictures aren't great. So as long as I stay on top of it and remember to do it, it should be fine. Okay, so we didn't talk about plans at all in my whip parade, which was on purpose because I wasn't sure what I was doing. Because I feel like I make these grand plans and then I don't do them, or I feel so pressured to do them or stressed to do them that I just don't end up doing them. I'm a stitch what I want when I want kind of person. I'm a sweet stitcher. So yeah, like I don't have any rhyme or reason to my stitching, which can make it kind of hard to plan for what you want to do. I've tried WhipGo in the past and kind of fallen off the horse with it, but I decided to try it again this year. So I'll show you guys my board, and so far so good. Why won't this go away? Technology is great when it works. Okay, there we go. How am I gonna... Maybe if I go print my... There we go. Now hopefully you guys will be able to see it. So that's my 2025 WhipGo board So for January, they have called numbers 11 and numbers 20, which was my Red Riding Hood and my new piece for my son, the Jujutsu Kaisen piece. That was just, I just talked about starting. I hadn't started it yet. So I started that, actually, I think it was the afternoon after my whip parade I started it. So yeah, so that's been fun to work on, and you guys will see that. But I've decided that I'm not putting like a stitch amount on my whip go. For like, I have to have this many stitches done, or I have to have this many pages or anything like that done. I'm just, every time I pick it up and work on it, I'm counting that towards my whip go. Because I have almost all of my projects on my whip go at least once. And that's 25 projects. I have more than that, but most of them are on here. I think there's maybe one or two that's not. Like my New Year's New Start one isn't on here, but that's okay. But yeah, so for January, the one I have to work on is Witchy Stitcher Red Riding Hood, which I couldn't find when I was doing my whip parade, so you guys haven't seen it in a while. But I have it here, and I've been working on it, and am thrilled with my progress. And I did go back and dig out an old picture of it. So I have that, and hopefully you guys will be as proud of me as I am when you see how much I've done. I'm like thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. And then you'll also get to see the Jujutsu Kaisen one. And then I have a New Year New Start that I did. I finally started my, what's it called? It's the Forbidden Fiber Co. Reaching. Villains and Princess. I finally started. And then what else do we have to talk about? We have retreats to talk about, because exciting. Anyways, okay. Whips first. Get organized, Ashley. Okay. So first one I'll show you is the Jujutsu Kaisen one. And do I have a cover photo for these? I thought I did, but maybe I don't. Nope, I don't. So I'll hold it up very quick to show you what I have done to make this easier for myself. So when I started this project, I didn't realize that there was no DMC colors. Well, there is. That's a lie. There's sheets of the DMC colors, but they're not marked on the actual pattern. So I have gone around, I spent one of my days going around and just kind of like holding them up and trying to figure out what I thought looked like what. And I have roughly labeled, I got this one pretty much done. And then just this one I've just labeled the ones that I was working on. Because I was finding when I picked it up, I was getting frustrated because like, I don't know what color's next. And it's on paper, which makes it even worse. So yeah, this is what I figured out to kind of make it work for me. So I got that all set up. And then I also started using, is it called iMarkup? Or iMark? Let me look. What's it called? This one. iMarkup. And this is just an Android. So I thought iMarkup was only on the iPad, honestly. But I have it on here. I was using Markup RXP for a little bit. I used the trial. And then I didn't want to pay to use it because I wasn't like super thrilled with it. I don't think I ever figured it out properly, which was probably part of the problem. User error, not program error. But in this one, I can just take a picture of it. So I'm just taking a picture of it, importing it in, and then marking off on it as I go. Like you can see, I did those guys, and they're all full in there. So yeah, so that's how I'm working on this one and on Villains and Princesses, as I've taken pictures and iMark. Is that what I just called it? What did I call it? Yeah, iMarkup. So I've done that, and then I'm just using that. So yeah, so I think I'm also going to try that strategy with my Mirabilias to see if that'll help me work on them a bit more, because that's part of my retreat talk. But anyways, so yeah. Oh, and this is one of my lovely project bags made by me. It's my old design though, So this is my old design folio bag. And I was never truly happy with them because I was having trouble with my borders and my edges. And I just thought the finished product wasn't looking as clean as it should. So I've revamped them. I've redone them. And I'll show you those in a little bit. But yeah, enough squabbling and bobbling about that. Here is the start of the Jujutsu Kaisen. Tanjiro, I think it is. That's not right. That's the wrong show. That's Demon Slayer. Whoever these people are, my son will be ashamed of me. Whoever these people are, they are done. And then I have the snake guy done that he loves and is the character he currently is on Roblox. Again, don't know the name. I should. This is the main guy. He is, what is his name? The main bad guy. I know this. I don't know this. The main bad guy. He started, the main baddie. Sukuna? Sukuna? Maybe? Not sure. Anyways, that guy. He has been started. Oh, there's my needle minder for Villains and Princesses. I should move that. Hold the phone. I need to quickly go and change this one to here. Wait, needle minder, give me back my thread. Okay, and then I need to go like this. Put you there, take you here. Because I was using that over here because I hadn't started the Villains and Princesses yet. But now that I've started Villains and Princesses, it better have its needle minder. Like, that's just silliness. Why would you not? Ashley. Okay. I'm going to lose that needle as it's balancing on my bag here. There we go. Okay. Oh, and I didn't put this away. Hot Mess Express. Oh, yes, and I almost forgot. This is Kaylee fabric. And it is pumpkin spice on a 16 count Aida. So that is that. Put this away here. Sorry, I feel like I'm really rambly today. So this might be like a little bit longer than normal. Apparently I'm chatty. Apparently I missed you guys. Okay. So what is next? Itchy Nose is next apparently. Okay. Next is the Villains and Princesses by Forbidden Fiber Co. And it is a paper pattern. So I don't have a stitch count, but I do have that is what it will look like when it is done. And this is where I am. So this was one night of stitching at a Three Rivers Stitch Night last Tuesday. It was great. It was really nice to see everybody because I hadn't been to the one before that. It was really nice. A friend that I hadn't seen in a long time was there. So that was wonderful. It was great to see her. It was wonderful. Anyways. So yeah. So I was able to catch up with some friends, see how everyone's holidays have been, and I actually got quite a bit done. I was so stupid though. So I get there, I pull out all my thread, get all settled, I just finished dinner kind of thing, and then go to stitch and realized I had taken a picture on iMarkup, so I hadn't brought the paper with me, and I had no picture of the legend. So I'm sitting there with all of these beautiful flosses, and I have no idea where any of them go or what color it is. So luckily my mother-in-law was to the rescue. I gave her a call, gave her very vague directions on where in my disastrous stitching corner she might find the paper that I need. And lo and behold, magically, she found it. I don't know how she found it. I knew exactly where it was, but I know my description was absolutely awful, and it was piled under a whole bunch of things, so bless her heart. Marilyn for the win. She stayed stitching it. Otherwise, I would have had to come home and get it, and then, let's be honest, I wouldn't have gone back, and then I wouldn't have got to see my friends, and anyways, I would have been grumpy. Oh, and this isn't really progress, but I'll show you again. So it's one of my Noras that I'm working on that I had a mistake in, I said, and I couldn't find it. So I took it to show it to Pat at the stitching night. Here she is there. And she found it. She found the mistake I made. Apparently, I just want to give her more cleavage. Because, right? So I've added an extra row apparently somewhere. Or like, we know where it is, but I'm not going to tell you because then you'll see it. Yeah, so that's all I've done is I've added an extra row. So I'm just going to go from a stitch that we know is right, go in, follow the trail. Like, I'll just keep following along with the skin tone here. Fill all that in, and then I'll fix the mistake. Because I'll be able to just do an extra row and you won't even notice. So there's that, and again, I don't have a count for that because it is paper. Look at me working on all the paper things. I'm sorry I keep rubbing my nose. I have a hair hanging from my forehead and I can't find it, and it's tickling my nose. It's making me crazy. So I feel like a little bit like a crazy person. So, like I said, I actually will put the picture in for this one. But here is my missing whip from my whip parade. Here she is, Red Riding Hood from the Witchy Stitcher. Look how much is done on her, guys. I am so proud. So I started this one on Friday the 13th this year. I think. I could be lying. But it started this like 2024, so last year. And I have been diligently working on her every week at dance. When my daughter goes to dance. So I've been plugging away, filling in the wolf. Finally got the wolf done, so today, a little bit, I was working on, I just did this part just this morning. To try to get more block stitching. I'll get the rest of the tail that wraps here. So that next week at dance I can sit and putter for the 2 hours that my tiny human is leaping through the air. I can get to work and get that done. I really want to get this done by the end of the dance season. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I really want it. And this is one of the ones I said I want to get done this year. So I'm really motivated to get it done. So it helped that it was like one of the first ones pulled for Whip Go. So that was amazing because it kept my motivation going on it. So yeah, so that one is there. Oh, and I can tell you how much is done on this one because it is in Pattern Keeper. Ha 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 ha. Okay, if my tablet will work. Come on, tablet. What is going on with... Oh, there we go. Pull it up. And I am at 46.93% done, which is 3,407 out of 7,259 stitches. So I'm getting there, guys. I'm almost halfway. I'm so excited about it. I can't even... It's going to be great. Okay, so let's put this back in the bag. And then we can chat about what I was saying about memorabilia and how I'm so excited. Okay, so I want to say as many of you know, but some of you might not know. Kitschy Whips is another Flosstuber on YouTube, and is it Fiber Arts Amy? Yes, that is it. They're best buds. They started a retreat 3 years ago, and I wanted to go so badly the first year because it was Nora Corbett memorabilia, but I couldn't justify it because it was in North Carolina. I was a newer stitcher. I hadn't gone to a retreat yet, so I didn't know what they were about. So that's a really far way to go for me from like Southern Ontario to North Carolina when I have no idea what I'm doing. So I didn't go. I didn't even sign up to go. And then I had the biggest FOMO. So upset that I didn't go. And then the last retreat they did was Autumn Lane Stitchery. And I wanted again to go so badly. So badly I wanted to go. But the timing just didn't work out, and I had surgeries and stuff, and it wasn't meant to be. So then they had this weekend, I think it actually is the Chatelaine retreat that they're doing. I personally have no interest in chatelaines. I think they're beautiful when they're done, but I have no desire to stitch a chatelaine. So that retreat had no appeal to me just based on that. And then I forgot I had signed up for their mailing list, but thank God I did. I got a lovely little email and saying that they were going to be opening registration for their next retreat. I was like, okay, well, let's see who's doing it. And lo and behold, it's Nora Corbett Mirabilia again. So I was so thrilled when I heard that. And I was like, rolled over to my husband because I was in bed when I read the email. I was like, okay, here's the thing. I know Christmas just passed. I know I got super spoiled. But I have the next gift for the next year and a half picked out for me. Can I please go to this retreat? And he kind of like was like, oh, all right. So, and then too, it was a lottery. So you had to sign up. You had 24 hours. So the registration opened January 1st at 10 a.m. and then closed January 2nd at 10 a.m. So anybody who put their names in during that time frame had the equal chance to get in as everybody else, which I think is fantastic, honestly, because it makes sure you're getting new blood into the retreat every year. You're not getting the same people. It's not going to get stagnant. It's fair. Like, it's the fairest way you can do it. Because, like, most retreats, I have to get my husband to sign me up because I'm at work. And I can't, like, I'm a teacher, right? I'm an ECE. I can't just walk out of my classroom to sign up for a retreat, right? Or, like, so if he's busy on a call or he gets busy helping somebody on the phone, he can't sign me up either, and then I've missed out. Takes you back to the, like, days in high school when you were, like, waiting in line at Ticketmaster. It's, like, and on the phone, like, to try to get tickets to, like, see the Backstreet Boys. But now I'm old and it's cross-stitching retreats, right? Same rush as you get signing up for swimming. Because there's only so many spots and your kids have to get into swimming. It's the same rush. It's wonderful. Anyways. So I think the way they did it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Because then everybody has the same shot to get in. And I think that's absolutely wonderful. I may be saying differently if I hadn't got in, but I was one of the lucky people that got in. So now I'm just waiting for them to announce the room blocks so I can go ahead and book my room. But Queen City Stitch Retreat, Monkey Mouse is coming for you. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. I have no idea if I'm going to drive or if I'm going to fly. When I look at flight prices right now, they're over $1,000. And I'm not sure, like, that just seems really steep. So we were looking, and I might have to drive to Buffalo and then fly out of Buffalo and, like, do a park and fly kind of thing. So I might do that. Or hopefully as time gets closer, flight prices might come down a little bit. So I've booked that whole week off work. Because the Monday is Thanksgiving. The 13th is Thanksgiving. So I'll have that off anyways. And so I booked the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. And then the next Monday I booked off as well. Just in case I have to drive. So if I do have to drive, it's like an 18-hour drive, I think. But I figured out with like gas prices and everything, it's still going to be substantially cheaper than flying. So I don't know. And I've never flown before, so that might be part of the like, I'll just drive because I'm scared to fly. And I don't know anything that goes along with flying. And to do it for the first time by myself seems a little overwhelming. But it's for a good reason. Like, it'd be a lot of fun. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. First step first is I need to get my passport. I need to do that because I won't be going anywhere without a passport. So let's do that first. So yeah, so that's coming up and I'm really excited, obviously. So I have a new start coming in the mail. A new start like I need a hole in the head, but it's a Mira, okay? Well, wait, that's a lie. It's a Nora, which is the same person, but it is Claire, which is from her Bewitched Pixie line. She is dark, she is moody, she is gothic, she is perfection. So I'm waiting with bated breath for that to come in the mail because I broke down and ordered it from 123 Stitch. I normally do all my shopping at Stitches Central in London, Ontario. But the weather was really bad. And I didn't want to drive. And yes, I could have ordered it from them online. But if I'm going to order online, I'm going to shop around for prices. I have no problem supporting local. I love supporting local. I'm a small business. I always support local when I can. But for whatever reason, it just really, and it's going to sound so silly and probably make me sound so silly, but Stitch Essential has a point system, okay? When you go and you spend money there, you earn points, okay? When you shop online, you don't earn points. It's only in-store purchases. So that was enough to deter me from shopping online there. Which, like I said, I know is so silly. Because I don't get points from 123 Stitch. I've never ordered from 123 Stitch, and it's an American. But when I did the conversion, it ended up being actually cheaper for me to order it from 123 Stitch and have it brought up from the States than it was for me to order from Stitch Essential, which is only 2 hours away. So I feel a little, like, I have mixed feelings about it because I'm like, I should have supported local. But it's also winter. And my time that it takes to drive there and everything, and I don't know. I know I don't have to justify it, but I feel like I cheated on my cross stitch store. Like, I have the guilt of cheating on my store. I was like, how dare I? I stepped out on Stitch Essential and went out with 123 Stitch, and now I have a bad taste in my mouth. I guess I feel like a little guilty. I guess next time I'm in London, I'll just have to go shopping and clear my conscience. Alrighty. So what do I have left? Oh, and retreats. We were talking about retreats. I have also been accepted to vend the first weekend at Stitch North again this year, so super excited about that. My machine is hard back at work, getting all my stock back up. I think somebody posted the other day there was like 100 days left, and I was like, oh dear Lord. Oh dear Lord. I need to get sewing. Hey Kaylee, there's only 100 days of Stitch North. Start dyeing. Don't leave it to the day before, like we did last time. And we're up all night. Stitching and dyeing. Yeah. Let's start today, okay? Anyways. So yeah, I'm excited for that. And then I'm attending the second weekend of that as a patron. So that'll be good. And what have I been working on shop-wise? Shop-wise, I have been working on my Etsy store. I am figuring it out. It's time consuming, but I will get there. My sister-in-law is helping me with the graphics. So I need to ask her how that's coming so that I can get that going as well. So that is a big thing that's coming in Shop Talk. It's been a lot of like digital work versus physical work. I think I showed it to you in the last video, but I'll show you again. I've started making catch-all bags that are my favorite thing in the world. Like seriously, it hangs off the edge of my couch, catches all my junk. It's so great. And I use one on my sewing machine too to catch all my scraps and stuff when I'm sewing. So that's been super handy. I've been using that. Those will be in my shop when it opens. And yeah. And then I've been working on some new bags as well, as I mentioned earlier. So this guy is my new Bob and Portfolio bag. Yes, it is massive. Just, it's massive. But it'll take anything you can hold, throw at it, it'll hold. So it's got a nice little snap closure on the front here. Ta-da. Because I decided I didn't like how it looked with the Velcro. And I know people are always really concerned about the Velcro and floss. Even though the way I had it designed it wasn't a problem. But anyways. So, here are my new beautiful bobbin bags. So, it is a 96 pocket. That's right, 96 bobbin pockets. So it'll fit your heights or anything else you can throw on it. And then it's got a lovely vinyl pocket here. Hello. Keep all your stuff in. And then it's got two flaps where you can put your stuff on the sides. So I absolutely am in love with making these. I think they are great. They are very time consuming. Very time consuming. So that unfortunately will have to be reflected in the price of them. I haven't nailed down a price yet. That's why I'm not saying it. These are very sewing heavy and very labor intensive. But I absolutely love making them. They're so much fun. So what I've done is I have taken my original design, which isn't, I guess, an original design. It's one that I drew up and that I really liked, which was this one. And I have them with bottom pockets too, and then I tried with elastic, and I didn't like how the elastic looked. And I've watched a few other tutorials, and I've revamped it. Of what different people were doing to get neater edges and not using binding, because I personally don't like binding. Like bias tape, I don't like it. I don't like how it looks. I don't like how it feels. I don't like it. So this is the new way, after watching some other people how they were doing their bags, that I've taken the flavor of my bag and the flavor of their bag and married the two. Yeah. So I like that. And then I've also, in true Ashley fashion, made one too that can hold more than one project. So this is going to have two vinyl. This has two vinyl pockets for people who use floss drops and they don't need the DMC pockets or the bobbin pocket. So this bad boy will have two. It can hold two projects or two sets of floss drops or whatever you like, and then two pockets down the side. Since making this one, I think I'm going to change the tops. And instead of having the zipper here, I'm going to go the zipper here. So that I'll have a bigger opening so you can get in and out of it easier. I just think I like the appeal of that better. We'll see though. But I'll try one that way and then I'll let you know. Oh, I have to sew the snap on that one. And then this is my other one that I got done the other day. And it is 96 pockets and the vinyl pocket. So beautiful. And then this is another one that the pattern's going to be coming into the shop. When it's done, it's this cute little spooky ghost on this cute little house. But when I say these are labor intensive, guys, this is why I brought this up to show you. So each of these pockets are a strip of fabric. Then I fold them and I top stitch them. And then they get attached to the backing. And then ironed and then basted onto the back. And then your rows are put in. So I thought this one was done. I was very happy with it. Oh, my kids are very loud down there. Guess it means it's time to finish up. I was very happy with it until I realized I had mismeasured one of my pockets. And it wasn't fixable. So I am currently in the process of ripping out every single one. So I have spent, probably almost an hour on it to now just rip it all out. But that's part of the process. That's part of what it means to buy handmade items. There's a lot of love, sweat, and tears put into the things we make for you guys. So please try to remember that. When you're buying from a small handmade business, they are truly handmade. Or mine are truly handmade anyways. I can't speak for anybody else. I'm literally starting with fabric. Pieces of fabric that I buy from the store. And putting blood, sweat, and tears into them and turning them into fabulous project bags for y'all to enjoy. So please just remember that when you're looking, not necessarily at mine, but I hope you're looking at mine to buy mine. But it might not be me. It could be somebody else's you're looking at. It could be Sheba. It could be, why can't I think of anybody else? A Stitch in Time. It could be anybody's bags. Jasmine's custom bags. Like, it could be anybody's bags. There's gonna be imperfections. right? Because they're all handmade. But anyways, that's enough about that. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's been a very rambly video. Sorry. Thanks for hanging out. I was going to talk about Flosstubers I've been watching. But I'm going to save that for next video because I can hear my husband coming home with the dog. It's going to get loud. So, see you next time, guys. Have a great week or two till I see you next. Love you. Bye.